This is Insta360 Ace Pro, and in this video I want to talk about all the highlight features of this brand new camera from Insta360. If you want to check out my longer videos, my comparison videos about this camera compared to other cameras like the GoPro and the Action 4, I'll link them up above and down below. Go and check those out. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, because we've got plenty of content about this new camera coming really soon, including the review of the new GPS remote, which has live preview on it, which is incredible. So that's coming soon. First, hardware. Okay, so we can see from the camera that it's this brand new design, non-modular, full all-body action camera. We've been waiting for this from Insta360 for a while now, and it's finally here, and it does not disappoint. Compared to the GoPro, I mean, it's sort of the similar size. It's a little bit wider, a little bit longer, but for me, that's not a problem. It's just the right size because of the stuff that's packed into this camera. It's just incredible. We'll touch on the software in just a second. But as you can see, big red ring around the lens. It's co-engineered. Again, that collaboration continues with Leica. We've got a Leica lens in this camera, and we've got a 1/1.3 inch sensor in there, which is an 8K sensor. That's the same sensor size that you get in the Action 4, so it's going to be great in low lights, but we'll talk about that in just a second. Microphones all around. We've got a bunch of accessories here to make a vlogging setup, so that's another video coming soon as well, but the inbuilt audio's really, really good. It's got a screen on the front, which is just like a screen to display your settings, and a tally light underneath so you know that you're recording, which is really handy. On the side, we've got the power button. We've got a little opening there, which is the USB-C charging port and the SD card slot right there. On the back, we've got a big 2.4 inch screen, which flips up with two buttons either side here. We press those buttons and it flips up like so. You've got a flip up screen for vlogging. So it's not just an action camera, it's an all round vlogging adventure travel camera as well. You can of course change the settings on the screen. It's touchscreen, very responsive, because inside of this camera you've got a brand new processor. It's a 5nm processing chip, and that allows you to create all sorts of things with this camera. It's got AI capability inside. It's really incredible. So on the top, we've got a record button, so nice and simple. On this side, we have got the battery compartment, which we can open up to 100 minutes in 4K 30, they say. I haven't tested it myself, but I've been getting great battery life. I've had no problems with the battery life. Because it's fast charging as well, you can charge up to 80% in 22 minutes. So it's fast charging, just like the Action 4. I've had no real problems at all. Replaceable batteries as well, so if you do want to buy multiple batteries, you can do, but the battery life is still good. On the bottom, we've got a magnetic mounting system like the Action 4. Unlike the GoPro, I actually add these mounts on the bottom for my GoPro 12 so I can use it with the Action 4 mount. So we've got a magnetic mounting system, which is great. It's a lot easier for switching between mounts, and it's great. We've got this new quick release mount from Insta360, which we're going to be using on our vlogging setup, and you can lock it there, unlock it, and just press these two buttons to release it off the mount. So works brilliant, and I've been really impressed with it so far. So hardware wise, 8K sensor, 1/1.3 inch sensor. It's got the big 2.4 inch flip up screen, Leica co-engineered lens on the front, little screen on the front to let you know what your settings are, magnetic mounting system, built like a tank. It really is fantastic. Great design. I really love it. Software, shooting modes, frame rate, stuff like that. We've got 8K 24 frames per second. I haven't been able to test it yet because this is like a pre-production model. I've still got the early software on this. I've had it for about a month, and like I said, I've been really enjoying using it, but I haven't had a chance to test it out yet. That'll be in a future video, so make sure you do subscribe, press the bell, and give this video a like while you're down there. It really does help this channel grow. So yeah, 8K 24, 4K 120 slow motion looks, ooh, it looks really, really nice. I must admit, with that Leica lens, looks fantastic. I got some really sick footage in slow motion the other day. We've got 4K 60, 4K 30, 4K 24, all the other frame rates you'd expect from a high quality action camera. We haven't got 5.3K like we've got in the GoPro, but to be honest, with my comparison, you cannot tell the difference. In fact, I think the Ace Pro footage actually looks a little bit better because you've got that Leica lens on the front. One of my favourite everyday features of the Action 4 was the ability to cancel shutdown after you use quick capture, and I love that feature. I asked for that feature on the Ace Pro when they were talking about this camera, and they've introduced that feature along with other brilliant user experiences like cancel recording. So if you press record and you don't like what you're shooting, you can hold down the record button, it cancels the recording. You can even pause recording halfway through a recording. So if a dog's barking halfway through, you can pause it, wait for it to stop barking like I have in the garden here a lot of the time, and then re-record, press record again, and it sort of merges a clip all in one thing. You can actually go into old recordings as well and re-record on top of those. There's just so many user experience improvements with this camera compared to those other cameras. I've got to say, it's such a joy to use, and they've really thought about this design and how people use these cameras every single day. We've got something called Clarity Zoom. Because this is an 8K sensor, we can zoom in 2 times without losing any resolution. So we've got 4K full 2 times resolution zoom, which is brilliant. If you're vlogging, it's a must-have. You'll be able to zoom into certain subjects. That's a great feature. We've actually got a new thing called Pure Video Mode, which takes advantage of that new processing chip inside of this camera, adds AI denoising and stabilization to the low light footage. It looks so good, and it's good compared to the Action 4. It's not even funny when it comes to comparing it to the GoPro. It's so good in low light, looks incredible. You'll have a lot of fun using this camera in low light situations. We've got AI Highlight Assistant. Now this is a whole separate video, but just quickly, you can actually turn AI Assistant on and it saves clips for you, the highlights of clips. You can manually add markers in your video, edit in camera as well, so you can like chop up clips in camera that you've recorded, which is just bonkers. And then when you connect to the app, it will take those highlights and create a memory for you of the stuff that you've used automatically. In the app, you've got app background downloading, so you don't have to stay in the app to download your footage. It does it automatically. You can use your phone as normal. That's another thing that's incredible. We've got gesture control, again because of that 5nm chip inside. It's super quick. It recognizes your gestures like palm to start recording and stop recording. It's really good. It's been fantastic while I've been using it, and it's also got voice control if you've got to use it hands-free as well. It's waterproof down to 10 meters, 33 feet. That's more on the hardware side, but we've also got flow state stabilization and free frame mode, which I've taken from the Go 3. So you can rotate this any way you want and keep the horizon locked without the need of any other third-party accessories. I think I've covered most of the highlight features. There's other videos coming soon because each of these features sort of warrants a dedicated video. So please do make sure you subscribe. Don't miss those videos coming up soon. It's an incredible camera. I've been really impressed with the image quality. It just looks fantastic compared to the other competitors. It's, in my view, after using this for a month, even with like the pre-release firmware on this, it is the best action camera on the market at the moment. Not only is an action camera, you've got the flip-up screen so you can use it as a vlogging camera, add external audio to it, and you're away to the races. This thing is really, really impressive, and I think you guys are going to love it. If you like what you see and you want to grab one, there's an affiliate link in the description down below. That's an affiliate link. It helps this channel grow if you do purchase through that link, but you don't have to. But yeah, I appreciate it if you do. I will keep you up to date on all offers and promotions. Generally, Insta360 give my subscribers a free gift if you purchase through that link, so that'll help you out as well. But this thing's pretty incredible. They've nailed it with this one. They really have. So yeah, stay tuned for future videos coming on this camera. The Insta360 Ace Pro, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.